All right. It's a Tie Thursday. Tie Law brought to you by Corvus Vodka, the official vodka of Pro Football Hall of Famer Tie Law. By 110 Grill, modern American cuisine and a top allergy-friendly restaurant. By findmassmoney.gov. By Drains by James, Eastern Mass's choice when it comes to drain cleaning and pipelining. They give a poop about your pipes. WEI's coverage of the football postseason is brought to you by Wise Snacks. And Ty Law joins us on the Harbor One hotline this morning. Hey, Ty.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How y'all doing?
What's up?
Oh man, I'm sitting here just doing some housework right now, fellas. Got a couple calls to get on, doing some housework, man. Some cleaning, some washing, some clothes, some dishes. Some man stuff, Wiggy.
I got you. Got to do that laundry.
We got to do it sometime, man.
Yep.
Settle a debate if you can, because we were talking about that number 3 pick. And I was suggesting that maybe you look at taking Marvin Harrison Jr. and you bring in a veteran quarterback for this football team. And Wiggy basically was chuckling loudly and suggesting that you have an opportunity to pick a quarterback at number 3. You never take a wide receiver. How do you look at it, Tyler?
I would agree with Wiggy in a sense. But sometimes you got a special athlete, and Marvin Harrison is one of them. So if you can go get a veteran quarterback, I think I'll go with you, side with you on this one, Greg, which is go get a veteran quarterback for the right price and get somebody like Marvin Harrison Jr. because you never know. And I think we have a long history of data saying that if you get a top quarterback, that does not necessarily mean you're going to have success. You're taking a hell of a chance when you go up there because this is the NFL, guys, not for long. Just because you whipped ass in college, that don't mean you're going to whip ass in the pros. You know what I mean? So that is a tricky situation when you're talking about getting a quarterback because you're going to have to invest a lot of money. And if you have somebody that's proven as a veteran, unless it's just somebody that's like, you know what, this guy is it. I don't know if they're going to be in that position to be like, that's the guy because, of course, Caleb is gone. If Drake May is going to be there, do you take a chance on it? So now you start going into the second tier of the quarterbacks, even though they're first-round draft picks, but you just never know.
Well, Wiggy's already on third tier.
Well, no, it's not third tier.
Based on his lead this
Jaden
morning.
Daniels, they're saying Jaden Daniels, the kid from LSU. So because Greg don't watch much college football, the kid from LSU, they're saying is on the same level as Drake May and Caleb Williams. My thing is, just like you miss on quarterbacks, for every Randy Moss, there's a Charles Rogers. So there are plenty of misses at the wide receiver. But if you hit on both of them, it's better to hit on the quarterback than it would be the wide receiver.
Yeah, but you have to invest so much more. Well, you do have a rookie scale. So, you know, that, I mean, at this point, now that you think about it with the rookie scale and you're going to be capped anyway, as far as what you're going to get, yeah, you can go ahead. You might as well take that quarterback. But Marvin Harrison, that's too good to pass up, man. God damn that. Ooh.
I know.
Ooh, that boy good.
Ty, the rookie and T. Higgins or Mike Evans.
You got the future with Marvin Harrison, man. I think the kid is that good of an athlete and as a player, and I mean he can change the franchise in my opinion. But like I said, a quarterback is the most important position in football. If you can find your franchise quarterback and develop them and give them some pieces around it, of course you take the quarterback. But when you have Marvin Harrison Jr. sitting there for that pick, it's hard to pass that up.
Ty, what's your initial reaction to the Jim Harbaugh news, and who do you want to see step in at Michigan?
I wasn't surprised at all. I think I told y'all what my opinion was, what he was going to do. But so I wasn't surprised at all that he decided to leave. But I think, given the opportunity, what's his name? I'm having a mind fart, man. The guy that won the damn thing when he wasn't there. They didn't miss a beat.
Oh, you talking about Moore?
Yeah.
Isn't his name?
Yeah. So,
Moore?
yeah, give him an opportunity, man. So why not? He's been there. Some of the guys are coming back. So, man, give him an opportunity because he proved that he can lead in Harbaugh's absence. I would love to see him get the opportunity.
Ty, when you look at Jerod Mayo and all the things that he's got going on and, him being the new coach, what do you think, in your opinion, is probably going to be the most difficult thing for him to kind of maybe get adjusted to as a first-time head coach?
The comparisons to Bill, even though Jerod is his own man, everything that he does is going to be what would Bill have done. You know what I mean? That's going to be the thing that he's going to have to deflect all the time until he, builds his own identity, because that's just natural. Just like any quarterback that come in and have some type of success or not have a success, they're going to compare to Tom Brady. That's the thing that you're stepping into, and that's going to be difficult because you're going to have some trolls out there, no matter what, is always going to bring up Coach Belichick and the success that he's had. So I think, just clearing out the noise, fighting the noise, if you can do that, you'll be all right. You just don't listen to it. But that's going to be the only issue. And the first draft, that's a lot of pressure right there. Even though they don't have a GM yet, right? I ain't heard nothing about no GM being picked, but he's going to be very involved, in every aspect. So this first pick and his first opportunity, it depending on what he does, is he going to trade it? Is he going to pick somebody? That is going to that's going to be scrutinized. That's going to be the job that everyone's going to be thinking about right now with Jerod Mayo until he gets out there on the field and prove that he can lead this team. So it's just all these little things like that is going to kind of distract him. I mean, people are going to try to distract him, but he stays the course. And I think those are going to be the hard things, but not so hard.
Isn't this kind of best case scenario though for Jerod, Ty, when you look at it? Because there was always going to have to be a successor after Bill, but given the last 3 seasons, what are you really comparing him to? Are you comparing him to the Bill of old, or are you comparing him to the Bill of last season?
That's true.
No, I mean, no one, once Bill Belichick just shuts it down and is not coaching no more, he's had too many great seasons to be judged on the last 3. You know what I mean? No one judges Michael Jordan on the last seasons with the Wizards. Don't nobody give a damn about that Michael Jordan right there. You know what I mean? We talk about the Michael Jordan from Chicago Bulls. So when it comes down to, Bill Belichick, his legacy is already set in stone. Yeah, you talking about 6 championships. That is going to be the stuff that people talk about and remember. You know what I mean? So I just think that, the last 3 seasons, that's just like any player that moves on. I mean, I don't think anybody, I include myself. Don't nobody remember me in Denver. Don't nobody remember me in Kansas City. Don't nobody talk about that. They talk about the accomplishments that I had in New England.
You don't actually, Ty, you don't even actually remember being in Denver.
Yeah, in fact. Hey, I remember the damn check. I remember that.
Hey, Ty. Ty, who's replacing?
Yeah, you know I was coming with something, so hey, you know it.
Ty, who do you think replaces Harbaugh at your alma mater?
Jerome. Well, was it Jerome Moore?
It's Curtis. We already had that question on the during the interview.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I was listening to a piece of audio.
It's okay. We've all been there. We've all been there.
You just pulled a Courtney on that one, or a Wiggy on that one.
My brain is in a fog.
I think he gets it.
Any shot Tom Brady goes back to coach.
No, that ain't happening. I mean, they might even interview somebody like Tyrone Wheatley. He's a former Michigan guy, but I say Moore, who's been there. You still got a little piece of Harbaugh there. What they want. So I think he should get the opportunity because he's proven, and he beat Ohio State, he beat Penn State. You know what I mean? It's like there's some big games. If you win those type of games at Michigan, I mean, opportunity. I mean, I think, hey, that's a no-brainer to me. But I think they're going to still go through their process, and get people in there. But you have the man right there in the building. Just like the Patriots, you got the right guy in the building already. Give him opportunity, like Jerod Mayo. So I love it.
Might be a great spot for Bill Belichick.
Bill ain't going out there recruiting. That ain't happening. He is not about to go up in no kids' living room and talk to their mom and dad and parents and try to sell them a dream. That is not happening.
You see Bill on the road. Mm-hmm. Get himself an RV,
I would love to be a fly on the wall to see that go in somebody's living room.
Right. Him taking
and
selfies.
Their parents' guy. Oh man, that'd be hilarious. That's a reality show.
What is his recruiting message? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, Bill, I'm quite sure he's going to land somewhere if he wants to coach. I mean, is any other rumors out there, guys?
No.
Is it still the whole Atlanta thing?
That's it.
Well, no, the only rumor out there is from Mike Florio, who says that perhaps Andy Reid is going to retire at the end of the season, and Bill is waiting for that, or they're waiting for Bill, I guess would be the speculation.
Oh, man. I don't believe that. Why would he go there to follow Andy Reid to go to Kansas City and wait for him to retire? He's still the GOAT. I don't give a damn what everybody talk about. Bill Belichick is still the GOAT amongst coaches. If he walk away, I guarantee you, as soon as the season is over, ain't nobody going to talk about the last 3 seasons. They're going to just talk about the greatness of Bill Belichick. But I don't think he's going to go sit there and wait on Andy Reid. Either he's going to coach or he's not going to coach.
And Ty, one of the things that we were talking about of maybe some of why Bill is not getting as many offers that we thought, and I kind of came to part of my conclusion is A, wanting complete power of an organization, and B, I feel like the age is scaring a lot of owners away in the sense of like maybe he's just too old and he can't relate to these younger players, and we're going to have to give him all this power and he's only going to be here for a couple of years. I think that's what some of these owners are starting to look at when it comes to him not having some opportunities, as many opportunities as we believed that he was going to have initially.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I could agree with you on that one because, I mean, the game and the landscape, is changing. So if you got somebody coming in and you want to give them 100% trust in your organization, you're the billionaire owner that gets to be like, okay, this is your show. That's hard for a lot of those guys to do. They got egos. They got egos, too, because, I mean, think about it. Most of the time, guys in the NFL, these owners, this they side hustle. This ain't their main hustle. They sitting there having fun. You know what I mean? So when you're talking about giving somebody the keys and say, run with the organization, but then when you get a new coach, when you get the Antonio Pierce, you get the Jerod Mayos, guess what? You still have that control. I can get a GM. You can get pieces in place. Not everyone is willing to give it up. And at this point, and with his age, and you don't know how long Bill is going to coach, it can be 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. You never know. So there is a factor when it comes, to age and how long you want to keep doing it. How much stress that is on you as a coach. I would think if he's about to be 72 years old, and you know what, I've did this, I've done that. If I still want to coach, I would think he'll be glad for somebody else to be the GM and just let me coach. But maybe he's not cut like that. I don't know. But it is going to be a factor for any owner to say, am I going to give up full control to a guy that may leave within the next 2 years? Yeah. Because of his age. Now, if you had a young guy coming in, let's say a Sean McVay, let's say he went out there and he won another Super Bowl, or he's a young guy, he wants control, that might be more that might look better for a owner, say I have more longevity and more long-term out of him if he has a anywhere close to a great resume with a couple Super Bowls. I'll give that up. And I'm just talking about if I was the owner standpoint. But I get it what you're saying with the age thing, Wiggy, and to being able to relate to the players.
Ty, did we get you on record on Tuesday on official picks for Sunday?
No, yes, we talked about it. I said that I like to see Lamar. I think he got it, but it's hard to go against Patrick Mahomes in these situations. He has a way to win. He can find the damn end zone, and you were like, man, but I don't think their team is as good. But Lamar Jackson, the way he's playing, the way the defense is playing, I think Baltimore comes out of it and gets to the Super Bowl.
All right, and Niners?
Detroit. I'm gonna ride with Detroit. I like the way they playing. They playing overall good football, so I'm gonna go with Detroit. Even though, my heart is saying Detroit. I'm talking from the heart, y'all, because there's something about that team that I've seen in our early teams where they playing as a team. They finding ways to win. They don't have all the star power like the San Francisco 49ers. And then you have a Deebo Samuel issue that whole dynamic of that team changes when Deebo's not on the field. You have to account for that. You know what I mean? So if he's not healthy, Detroit, there's no better opportunity for you guys to go out there and get to your first Super Bowl.
And Detroit is represented by a top 5 rapper all time.
That is
right,
true.
Wiggy?
Eminem.
Yep.
And Kid Rock.
Top 5 all time.
Damn right. all day. I agree, Wiggy.
I don't think
agree.
Eminem's. I don't think Eminem's top 5.
Wiggy's
so.
all over me.
Yeah,
all over me for years about the fact that Eminem is not a
No, I mean you got to give credit where credit is due, man.
He's top 10, but he ain't top 5.
Okay, well, whatever the case is, you got to put him, up there with the best of the best. Not only for his lyrics, his music. Mm-hmm. Every time he get on somebody's stuff, he murdered. Nobody want to battle him.
No,
you don't know think about it.
He's
like I said, I ain't saying he the GOAT,
right?
But I'm saying you got to mention Eminem when you're talking about the top rappers all time. Maybe not top 5, but a lot of people got him in there.
Yeah, I do.
A lot of other people in the industry.
I got him top 10.
He got mad respect. He got my respect. I tell you that.
I got him top 10.
Just say it. Wiggy has no idea what he's talking about.
I got him top 10, just not top 5.
Ty, I think is this our last visit this season?
Yeah, you know what? It's supposed to be the last visit, but what I want to do, guys, come on every now and again. But next week, we got the producer of the Patriots documentary. They're gonna start their little press run, and I got him to agree to come on to the show.
Oh.
So I think next week, so we can get all the scoop. You can hear all the behind the scenes stuff. Because I did the interview it was like 4 or 5 years ago, something like that. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be crazy, this stuff that they starting to put out. But you had the producer right here on the show. You can hit him with every damn question. You know what I mean? Because I don't even know what they're doing, because how they cut and edit. But he'll be ready to rock and roll next week. All right. I love to be on with you guys too.
All right, bonus Ty Law next week. Is that all right, Curtis?
Perfect. And Wiggy can ask why the hell he wasn't part of the documentary.
Yeah.
That is my first question.
I don't.
Why your boy Wiggs wasn't on there?
Rhetorical question.
No, it's not rhetorical.
It is. Yeah, it's rhetorical.
Did he not see the snow game?
Right. I
That's
bet
what
they
I'll
talk
say.
about it. I bet they talk about it. And Ty,
since I'm gonna talk to you, go ahead. What you say, Coco? I'm sorry.
Well, I was just gonna say before you go, do you have any selection for the fill-in for Jim Harbaugh's position?
All right. Ty, as always, it is a pleasure. You're going to be at Mohegan this weekend?
Yes. Hey, I'm doing both games. We're going to be at the FanDuel Sportsbook at Mohegan Sun on Sunday, and then I'm doing the Food and Wine Festival at the Mohegan Sun as well on Saturday. So I'm going to be there for 2 days, guys. So come on through. But we're going to be watching the game. So, man, we're going to be drinking a lot of Corvus, y'all. So come on out.
I think I might take a run down there Saturday. You and I will play a little blackjack, all right?
All right, definitely, man. Hey, well, I'll see you guys next week. We're going to bonus next week, and we're going to get on there, and we're going to hit him with the hard questions.
All right, that's Ty Law.